Hi guys, welcome back to English Hangout. Today, I want us to look at a different concept as far as English language is concerned. Today, I want us to examine a concept called idiomatic expressions. Idiomatic expressions. What are idiomatic expressions? Idiomatic expressions are group of words whose meaning cannot be easily inferred from the individual elements in that particular expression. These are words that cannot be easily guessed by merely looking at the choice of words being used in that particular idiom. These idiomatic expressions can be easily understood by the native speaker of English language, but due to social differences, we can easily distort figurative expressions or idioms in Nigeria. We distort idioms. As such, we use idiom by distorting it to suit our own context, whereas idioms are fixed expression. If it is fixed, therefore we should always flow with the fixed expression and not with the distorted one. As such, for today, I want us to look at 10 idioms, 10 idiomatic expressions and their meaning. Here we are not looking at the distorted one, we are looking at the fixed one and what they stand for. The first one we looked at is a closed. When you have an expression like this, mathematics is a closed book for me. Mathematics is a closed book for me. I said we will look at just 10 idioms. After looking at the 10 idioms and their meanings, I'll give you an attempt, just 3 expressions, and you'll comment with the appropriate answer in the comment section. Mathematics is a closed book. A closed book here is an idiom. This particular sentence is what we call idiomatic expression. A closed book is an idiom that means something that is very difficult to understand. Mathematics is a closed book for me. This means that I do not understand mathematics. Mathematics is a closed book for me. What this particular idioms means is that this particular subject is a subject that is very difficult to understand. A particular concept that is not easily understood is a closed book. By now you should be able to use this efficiently when you are to construct a sentence with it. Number two, the chairman is fond of playing his card close to his chest. You know, I said earlier that when you look at an idiom, you cannot guess by the virtue of the individual elements you have in that particular expression. Here we have playing his card close to his chest. Here we are not dealing with a person holding a card and putting that particular card on his chest. What this particular expression means is that if a person is being referred to as a person who play his card close to his chest, it simply means that that particular person is secretive. That particular person is a person who keeps words to himself, who doesn't reveal his or her intention to people. Therefore, to keep a card close to his chest simply means, in this particular expression, it means that the chairman is very secretive. To be secretive is to play one card close to one's chest. Number three, the soldiers met their Waterloo. The soldiers met their Waterloo. Waterloo here is the idioms. All of these choice of words that makes up this particular expressions is idiomatic expressions. Therefore, Waterloo as an idiom means defeat. The soldiers were defeated. The soldiers were defeated. To be defeated is to meet one's Waterloo. I believe we are on the same page. Number four. To number four now. Number four. Question 4. Number 4 will then be the match between Manchester United and Coventry FC was tough, but Coventry FC lost by a whisker. Lost by a whisker here is the idioms. Therefore, lost by a whisker simply means to lose a particular match by a margin, by just a little margin. That match between Manchester United was a very tough one due to the fact that Manchester United scored 3 goals in 75 minutes. But unfortunately, after 75 minutes, Coventry FC equalized with another 3 wonderful goals. And they will have won the match if not for the VAR. Therefore, the match was settled with extra time and Manchester United won with the penalty. Therefore, Coventry lost the match by a whisker. This means that Coventry FC lost by a margin. To lost by a margin simply means to lose. To lost a particular match by a whisker. Lost by a whisker. Lost by a margin. To the next one. The 5th idioms is number 5. My grandmother told me that Old habits never dies. Old habits never dies. What does this mean? Old habits never die. Old habits never die simply means, a particular person who is fond of behaving in a particular way. That particular person has mastered how to behave in a particular way. Therefore, it will be very difficult for that particular person to embrace another way of doing things. Therefore, old habits never die simply means the person finds it very difficult to embrace another way of life. This means that it is difficult to embrace another habit. Number 6, he is at a crossroad. He is at a crossroad. To be at a crossroad simply means a particular point where it is important to make a decision on a particular subject matter or on a particular issue. So to be at a crossroad simply means that particular person is at a point where he should make an important decision about his life. He is at a crossroad. This means that he is at a point to make an important decision about his life. You can see all of these crossroads we cannot get by looking at the word cross and the word road. An average person may look at this like a crossroad. Probably that particular person wanted to cross using the pedestrian bridge. No, we cannot guess the meaning of each of these words by the elements present in that particular expression. Number 7, we have their clear indication that Rufai bagged the wrong horse. 8, Juliet's miniskirt raised her eyebrows. My father hit the roof when he discovered that his 2 sons had wrecked the family car. Number 10, the government troops extended olive branch to the rebels. Here we have bagged the wrong horse. The idioms here, to back the wrong horse, simply means to support a wrong choice or to support a wrong candidate. There are clear indication that Rufai backed the wrong horse. This means that Rufai supported a wrong candidate. Therefore, to back the wrong goat means support a wrong candidate or a wrong choice. Number 8, Juliet's miniskirt raised an eyebrow. To raise an eyebrow simply means to be shocked, to be surprised. This means that Juliet's miniskirt was a shock or surprise. That is the way our miniskirts is. A lot of personalities there was shocked with the appearance of how mini the skirt is. The next one, my father eats the roof. To eat the roof does not mean a situation where you have to just use your hand to touch a particular roof in your room, in your shop, in your organization. Therefore, my father eats the roof when he discovered that his two sons had wrecked the family car. This means that my father was angry. To eat the roof simply means a particular person is angry or was angry at that point when that particular event happened. This same eat the roof could also generate through the roof. Through the roof. Some use eat the roof. Some could have through the roof. My father was through the roof when he discovered that his two sons had wrecked the family car. Was through the roof. Eat the roof means the same thing. It connotes being angry. And finally, we have the government troops extended the olive branch to the rebels. To extend the olive branch simply means to offer a token of peace. Probably there is a quarrel or there is an exchange of bullets between the soldiers and the rebels. If the soldier decided to extend the olive branch, simply means they exchange their token of what? Of goodwill, of peace to the rebel, in order for that particular tense environment to be what? To be cool. These are 10 idioms, and I've tried my possible best to make sure we looked at them in sentence structure and at the same time explain what each of those idioms stands for. So, the knowledge of idiomatic expressions will equip you with speaking efficiently in any gathering where you found yourself. The knowledge of idioms will equip you with efficiency as far as communication is concerned. I want us to practice these idioms as and when due. Thank you for your kind gesture and thank you for supporting English Hangout. But before this class will come to an end, I will highlight 3 sentences on the whiteboard with their options. So I want you to comment the appropriate answer in the comment section. Thank you. The 3 questions are: Marcus Rashford awkward behavior shows that he is agreeing on. This means that Rashford is dash. So I'll be patiently waiting for your answer in the comment section. Number 2, they vowed to win the race by hook or by crook. This means that they vow to win the match. They vow to win by dash. Peaceful negotiation, being honest, bribing the competitors, any possible means. And finally, our teacher advised us not to go with the crowd. This means that he advised us not to dash. A. Stay too much crowd. B. Travel with the crowd. C. Have many friends. D. Be unduly influenced by others. All of the items underlined here are the idioms in that particular expression. Therefore, you are expected to interpret those idioms appropriately. By interpreting it appropriately, you will arrive at a good conclusion. Thank you and God bless.